Everyone knows that once you hit about 50,000 subs, you can start selling the integrity of your channel to brands for money. I don't have to explain to you that that was sarcasm, do I? Look, my inbox is starting to get flooded with emails asking me to review products on this channel, and most of the products are just, they're not things that would help you at all, so usually I either politely decline or honestly just ignore them. And when Tobii approached me to review their eye tracker, I actually planned on doing the same thing. I mean, eye tracking is a really cool and advanced technology. I mean, to be able to see how your favorite streamer analyzes certain situations is fascinating. But for me, at least, after a couple games of watching this, I'm kind of ready to go back to just watching the game, you know? And a poll that I hosted on Twitter actually proved that at least half of you guys felt the exact same way. But that's where this unique eye tracker started to catch my attention, because what if the viewer was in control of the eye tracker? What if the viewer could decide the shape and the size, the transparency, even whether or not the tracker was even turned on in the first place? Well, now everybody could get what they want. Welcome back to the Alpha Gaming channel. My name is Harris Heller. I am your stream doctor, and today we're going to take a closer look at a device that I've been using for the last couple months to really give an extra element to my stream to make it stand out. And it's brought to you by a very exciting sponsor, Tobii Gaming. We talk a lot on this channel about adding things to your stream to make it really stand out, whether it's high quality equipment or unique features that make your stream different. Anything to make the newcomer who pops in for the first time think to themselves, oh, maybe there's something to this stream, maybe I should stick around for a little bit. So let's talk about this one. An eye tracker can be used to add a fun, interesting new element to your stream, whether it's tracking where you scan during an FPS game, or disarming bombs is one of my favorite uses, or one of those try not to look challenges. You know exactly what kind of challenge I'm talking about. Either way, it gives an element of immersion to your stream, giving the viewer a glimpse of what's really going on. And by the way, if you would like to see this in action, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday evening, sometimes Saturday mornings. Link to my channel in the description below. Also, Tobii Gaming does have a web page up with links to channels that are currently using it at all times. So link to that in the description as well. Anyway, let's talk about the tracker and how it works. It comes in a slim box with a couple things. Mainly the tracker, 2 magnets for attaching to the bottom of your monitor, and a USB extension cord if you need it. Carefully stick the magnet to the bottom of your monitor, make sure you get it just right, and then place the eye tracker on top of it. You'll know when it's on there right because it'll click in place and then it doesn't move anymore. And then just plug the guy in, either directly to your monitor if you have a monitor with USB plugs, or your laptop, or if your tower is further away, use that USB extender to reach all the way down there. Now, when setting up the tracker on your PC and installing the software, you get to see how this actually works. And for me, this is the magic behind the device that makes it an actual plausible eye tracker for streaming. It actually works through a Twitch extension, which is how it hands over the control to the viewer. And for me, one of my favorite quality of life moments with this device is when you go to the extensions browser in the Twitch dashboard, you find Tobii Ghost and you install it. When you go to the configure tab, it gives you step-by-step instructions on exactly how to set it up, with download links and simple instructions, and look at that, videos and everything. So follow the step-by-step, download the software, link to your Twitch account, make sure you sync your device with the latency of Twitch, all explained in the instructions, so that the tracker has the exact same delay as your stream does. And you're pretty much set. The rest is just kind of up to you and your viewers. Now, kind of a cool feature of the device that you're going to want to do first is set up your default on-screen Ghost. Is it called the Ghost? I feel like it's called the Ghost. I don't know, maybe it's called the Tracker? Like, I feel like that's why it's called the Tobii Ghost, because the thing is called the Ghost. I'm gonna call it the Ghost. Either way, you get to decide what the Ghost looks like before your viewers go in and adjust it for their own preference themselves. And any viewers watching your stream on Chrome, Microsoft Edge, or Opera will be able to see it, with more browsers and even mobile coming soon. Then while watching your stream, your viewers will see a little pop-out menu on the right side, and in there they'll have options to change the ghost color, what kind of ghost it is. For example, they can switch from the default bubble to like a heat map, or even one called shadow gaze, where everything is a little bit shadowed except the area you're looking at. I don't see that one being super useful for like viewers on stream, but I can see it really coming in handy if you're doing like a how-to video and you need to pinpoint exactly what you want the viewer to look at. A couple things to remember. make sure you launch the software before you stream. If you wear glasses, this will actually probably still work. The way this device functions is it sends infrared light onto your eyes and then it measures the reflections. And because glasses refract light, that's literally what they're there to do, it can adjust it, but it won't stop it. So what you'll want to do is in the software, you'll want to make a separate profile and recalibrate it for your glasses. Make sure you switch back and forth on the profiles if you go back and forth between having glasses and non-glasses streams. But if you always wear glasses, then you don't really have to worry about that. There are also devices like monitors and laptops with the eye tracker already built in, so you don't need an extra peripheral taking up a USB slot, which I think is kind of cool. There's even an HTC Vive VR headset with eye tracking built into it. That's probably what I'm most excited for. I think that's going to be the most useful function of this device that we've had so far. Adding eye tracking to VR, I just feel like you could get really creative with that. Anyway, I do have one piece of feedback for Tobii that I do wish they'd improve on. I do get a lot of people coming into my stream saying, hey, what's that blue thing flying all over the screen? And I find myself explaining multiple times per stream that, oh, it's an eye tracker and you actually can turn it off if you don't like it. Which isn't a huge deal in and of itself, except the fact that I'm sure for every person who vocalizes that in the chat, there are a handful of lurkers who didn't bother to ask. And given that my Twitter poll, if accurate, shows that 50% of my viewers don't like it, there are probably a lot of people coming in, seeing that, being annoyed, not knowing they can turn it off, and leaving. So I would like Tobii to come up with a little graphic that's right next to the little drop-down menu, showing a little eye tracker, letting them know, hey, it's about that blue thing around the screen, showing their logo, saying you can have control over this, or you can control it off, some message letting them know that they have control, and then pointing up to the menu, just giving every viewer who comes in a heads up of like, oh, it's an eye tracker. Oh, I can turn it off if I don't like it. I just think that's kind of a win-win. It'd make it better for the viewers and for the streamer. Also, it would be more advertising for the actual brand itself. So, you know, get on that, Tobii. If you'd like to pick up the Tobii Eye Tracker 4C, which is the one I've been using, it is listed on Amazon for $149. I will link to it in the description below. Feel free to go check it out. Also, if you have any questions about it, maybe something I missed, feel free to jump in my stream and ask. Again, link to that below. Also, we have a really amazing community of people in the Discord that I'm sure would love to talk about tech like this. Link to the Discord in the description below. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was interesting more than anything else. And as always, happy streaming.
Make better friends. You know why? You know why that's important? Because a good friend will tell you not to do follow for follow, and that if you do follow for follow, you're scummy / just stupid.